Hey YouTube, this is South Jersey Hater here. For today's video, we're doing reaction video number 4. We're going to be reacting to this video, which is called When Cops Celebrate After Killing. I'm assuming that, judging by the title, this is going to be quite a disturbing video. Maybe even a graphic one, but whatever the case may be, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Yeah, he's not breathing.
He's not breathing?
Nope.
Oh, shit. Hope I didn't kill him. Why did...
Now, the fact that they're laughing at that is crazy.
She is dead. I'm gonna go put him out of their misery. It's weird.
These were the moments when cops celebrated hurting people. Let's start with the most evil cop. Then cop laughed and joked while killing someone who needed help.
Interesting that they're starting off with the most evil one. Interesting that he did not save it for last.
Oh no, please. No, no. Hold on.
Meet Tony Timpa, who called police for help after taking illegal drugs and suffering from their adverse effects. Additionally, he was dealing with schizophrenia and hadn't taken his medication, and his condition was critical and urgently required medical attention.
Hurt me.
We're not gonna hurt you, bro. We're not gonna hurt you, bro.
Hey, relax, man. No. Get you some help, Tony. Relax, man. Just stay down.
Hey.
Tony.
Ah!
Well, this cannot be good.
The officers had Tony restrained and in handcuffs, deeming him a danger to himself. However, one officer took it a step further by pressing his knee into Tony's back, using his body
Into his back. I hope, I can't tell if I'm hearing that correctly, but is this a recreation of George Floyd, but on the back and not the neck?
weight to pin Tony down for over 15 minutes.
Oh, no, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. Please don't do it. Please
You're
don't do
alright.
it.
Hey, you're okay.
Okay.
You're okay. You're okay.
Don't hurt me.
Yeah, don't jump back. You got paramedic behind you.
Okay.
While they waited for the medics to arrive, Tony was held in this position for an extended period, reaching a point where he ceased breathing, an essential detail
Oh no.
that the officers failed to notice or acknowledge.
Tony.
What the fuck?
Is he asleep? He's snoring, that's what it was.
Yeah, he's asleep.
Wow. Shit, if I was squirming that much, I'd be sleeping too.
The officers assumed that Tony was either asleep or pretending to sleep, a critical error that would turn out to be the biggest mistake of their career.
Tony.
Tony! Tony! Start to school. Wake up.
Oh, I'm going to school.
Okay, that's fucked up. The fact that they were mocking him while he's probably dead or in a coma is just pure evil.
First day, you can't be late.
Tony.
Bunch of new shoes for the first day of school. Come on. Made breakfast, scrambled eggs, your favorite. Good waffles. Waffles. I don't want to fall.
Is he knocked out or he ain't dead, is he?
Nah, he just moves.
Oh, okay.
I think I'll go freak.
He didn't just die down there, did he?
I don't think he did.
Is he breathing? I hope I didn't kill him.
What's all this weed shit?
Why did...
I love how this became a weed. Yeah. We ain't friends. Exactly. I'm fucking believe.
Yeah, he's not breathing.
He's not breathing?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Fire. Oh.
Nah, he ain't breathing, bro.
We all put on some gloves when he's chest compressions.
Fuck. He ain't breathing.
So he was fighting and then just gave up.
Hey, I've got his mom on the phone, and she knows all this stuff.
He's dead.
He's what?
He's dead.
Well,
The officers seemed to find the situation amusing, but their demeanor changed upon realizing their mistake. They began administering chest
Well, that's one hell of a way to make it go wrong.
compressions to Tony for over 10 minutes. Unfortunately, the worst case scenario happened, confirming everyone's fears.
No. Appreciate you.
Sorry, we tried.
None of the officers faced arrest or charges, as they were protected by qualified immunity. In the next case, the most inhumane police interaction was caught on both body cam and CCTV footage. On June 26, 2020, Walmart employees contacted the police regarding a woman who tried to leave without paying. And here comes the big twist. The customer in question was 73-year-old Karen Gerner, who suffered from dementia and sensory aphasia, rendering her unable to communicate or understand. Although
Oh god, I can only see how horrible this is going to become.
the $13 worth of merchandise was recovered from her by the Walmart staff. What the officers did to her on the way home was beyond belief.
Stop. You just left Walmart. Do you need to be arrested right now? No. Okay. Let's stop. Come on. Come on.
I'm going home.
No, on the ground. Stay on the ground. On the ground.
Alright, this is the part where I can't even laugh at all. Even though I was smirking a little bit earlier, but this is an elderly lady. Are you kidding me right now? The fuck kind of shit is this?
On the ground. After a short struggle, she's now detained.
I actually cannot believe that somebody like this is allowed to be a cop.
Come on.
She was thrown to the ground and manhandled, and this isn't even the most shocking part.
Dad, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going
Quit!
out.
Are you finished?
I'm going home.
Hey, stand up! We're not gonna hold you!
Alright, just go to the ground. On the ground. On the ground.
Again.
Why are you doing this?
Her shoulder was fractured, and the treatment was so severe that even bystanders felt compelled to speak out against it.
Quit! Quit!
What? What are you doing? Get out of here. This is not your business.
She was arrested and taken into custody, but the madness didn't stop there, as the other officers appeared to derive amusement from their mistreatment of this vulnerable woman.
Body cams are my favorite thing to watch. I can watch live TV body cams all day.
I'm here.
That's absolutely disgusting and so despicable that you could want to do that. Especially as a police officer to an elderly lady.
In the next case, this officer found amusement in her actions. When Tulsa police officers responded to a 911 call, they discovered a woman who had locked herself inside a store's bathroom and was refusing to leave. Inside this bathroom was 70-year-old LaDonna, who was experiencing a severe mental health crisis.
Hey, Tulsa police.
No, LH, you're not.
Okay, well, so if you don't open the door, we're gonna have to bust it down, okay?
Oh, why would you do that? I'm not doing anything to you. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you do that to me?
So they want you off this property.
It's not like it.
She won't even talk.
No.
So I tried. She won't come out. She won't open the door.
This officer knew the woman was mentally unstable, so he tried to avoid a confrontation. Unfortunately, that's not what this female officer had in mind when she arrived on the scene.
Okay, well, Donna, they want you to leave, so I'm gonna need you to come out, okay?
She is banned from the property.
The property owners want you to leave. They said that you're banned, so if you come out and leave,
What have I done?
because you won't come out of the bathroom, they want you to leave.
I have diarrhea, vomiting. Is that a sin? Or breaking
She's
the
been here
law?
since 11.
I told you if LH stands
4 hours.
They said you've been here for 4 hours.
I'm not gonna lie, this woman, although I feel bad for her mental issues, she sounds a little entitled.
Yeah, you've been here since 11, so either you leave on your own.
She's gonna hit you with that Lysol. She's not.
Why is she laughing like that? That's not good.
I'm just gonna
It'll eventually run out.
until it's gone.
Position left on Jake.
Nobody's trying to kill you. She's just right there.
Too bad it doesn't go like this way.
I know, right?
Honestly, Burns is.
Quit spraying the door. Quit spraying the door.
Just 1 minute, we're about to clear here.
No, you come out and leave.
Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Get away!
I love my job.
Yeah, do you really love your job, you psycho?
You guys are gonna need new air freshener. I hope you don't mind. Oh yeah, it's unlocked. I can feel like the tension from her hand just holding it.
Literally just bars through.
Yeah, I literally. Yeah.
Once she runs out of air freshener.
Yeah, once she runs out. Once
If I get
Burns.
sprayed in
Once
the
Burns.
eye, I'm gonna be pissed.
Funny? I'm not laughing. Why are you?
Because I want you to leave, and I gave you the chance. You come out on your own, or you go to jail. You come. I don't know who Chris is, and I don't care who Chris is.
She's the manager. If she comes, I will.
Is Chris the manager here?
LaDonna finally stated that she would leave only if Chrissy, the store manager, personally told her to do so. Unfortunately, Chrissy was not present at the location, so they connected with her over the phone.
Listen, Chrissy's on the phone. All right, Chrissy, go ahead and tell her.
You need to go ahead and leave the premises, and we're going to prohibit you from coming back.
That's not Chrissy's voice. I know Chrissy's voice. Oh, this is bullshit all the way around.
LaDonna did not believe that it was Chrissy on the phone. It's then discovered that LaDonna has an aerosol can and a cigarette lighter in the bathroom with her, and the officer was convinced that she's going to use it to light the whole place up. Finally, they resorted to this final course of action.
Let's try it again. 3, 2, 1. Open the door and come out.
We're heading back to the property room.
You can
11,
tape me.
117.
That would have convinced me.
I know, right? If someone would have told me 3, 2, 1, open the door, I would have came out. Okay, perfect. You ready?
Kicking.
I'm not kicking.
Long ass killer, you think you can get it with your own legs?
A big one.
Ready?
Yep.
This is not right. It's not right, sir. It's really not. My grandfather was.
Yep. Sit down.
What did I do?
said sit down. Sit down.
I will. Okay.
When the footage of this arrest went viral, it sparked outrage. Although the police department described the officer's conduct as highly unprofessional, no action was taken against anyone involved. Next, cops took pleasure in
That is unprofessional. Like, that's just despicable. Like, holy crap. Truth be told, that old lady, though, maybe she did deserve it a little bit. She was acting a little entitled, so yeah.
shooting dogs and celebrated their actions. On
I'm
March
sorry,
2nd,
the
2024,
fuck?
officers from the Benton County Sheriff's Department were dispatched to address the presence of 3 dogs loitering and barking in the neighborhood. One caller reported the dogs surrounding his car, barking, and preventing him from exiting his vehicle. And as animal control did not respond to the call, police officers were deployed instead.
We can do is shoot them. Animal control can't come out here.
Yeah.
If they're being aggressive.
I think I think now they're trying to get back because there's 2 dogs. So I think they're trying to get into there.
Yeah, we'll have to be really careful with
I'm sure there's somebody is with having all 3 of them, but.
Yeah. Yeah, let me make a phone call.
Okay.
Upon spotting the dog, the officers, who had been intending to kill the dogs for sport all along, were eager to fabricate an excuse of the dogs being aggressive to justify their actions. However, their plans were disrupted by passerby who provided contradictory information.
We lost track of them. I'm not sure where they went to. But they've been here in this area, and then they were trying to get at those dogs down there.
Yeah, because there's 2 or 3 dogs down there, and
Yeah.
we have a couple of, but they're fenced.
Okay. Yeah, they were in this area running around. They came down to this property down here.
Yeah, they were on the
Okay.
canal bank earlier today. My wife saw them walking, and they weren't crazy aggressive, but she felt a little uncomfortable. She just walked back home. So they've been walking up. They could have been dumped.
But they're yours, though?
No.
Oh, on the phone you told me they were yours.
No, I have 2 dogs here. They're just golden retriever and a little, I don't know, they're uncollared.
Yeah.
So that usually tells me that they were probably dropped.
Okay.
Then how do you hook them up, right?
Yeah, we let animal control know, but they're not being aggressive anymore, and they went that way.
Well, they don't look crazy aggressive, though. You know?
Okay.
The officers attempted to contact Animal Control again to request assistance with the dogs. However, since it was the weekend and Animal Control remained unresponsive, the officers proceeded to carry out their original evil plan.
If we can get that in the canal, if we get them down in the canal, then I think we can get that too, but... Well, that's smart.
Any objections? Bring that box here. Obviously, a friend in the background, Ricochet.
Honestly, I hope for this one that they get arrested. I'm praying right now.
Yeah, we just gotta make sure that our back's not.
I'm sorry, I know we're not going to catch him.
Oh my god. And she's laughing.
County 22 dispatch. I'm gonna go put him out of their misery. The first one was probably pretty quick. Yeah. It's paired.
Man, they started barking and they were going.
Yeah. I'm like, holy smokes. I'm still recording, but yeah.
Yeah, my body camera's on.
One of the dogs had not fully succumbed to its injuries and was still suffering in pain, and the officer proceeded to complete the task.
Do you want me to call Animal Control, see if they'll come pick them up?
Yeah.
I cannot fucking believe that. What the fuck kind of animals do we have in this world doing shit like that to innocent dogs?
And then the third one's still out here somewhere.
I'm surprised the other one's not coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Good shots. I was like, getting ready to go for this one, and I was like, it dropped.
Yeah.
The officers managed to kill 2 of the dogs, while one managed to escape. The officers found amusement in the situation, even celebrating their actions. But that wasn't the most disturbing part. They abandoned the deceased dogs in the field, expecting Animal Control to collect them the following Monday. Surprisingly, the officers faced no consequences for their actions, and to make matters worse, the dog owner was summoned in court to classify the 3rd dog as dangerous. In the next case, this officer found
I swear, our justice system anymore is just so sickening.
amusement in the tragic demise of an innocent individual. While responding to a high-priority call, Seattle police officer Kevin Dave tragically struck an innocent civilian, causing her to be thrown over 42 meters away. He was driving at 74 miles per hour in a 25-mile-per-hour zone, and here's what another responding officer, Dave Otterer, had to say about the incident.
I think she went up on the hood, hit the windshield, then when he hit the brakes, flew off the car. But she is dead.
Yeah, you're disgusting.
Does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. No, it's a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. Just... Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway.
He hurriedly switched off his body cam. However, the damage had already been done. The officer's actions were subject to investigation, but he defended himself by claiming he was being sarcastic and was joking about lawyers. While Officer Otterer may have claimed he was being sarcastic, the subsequent officer couldn't make such a defense, as his actions were premeditated and brutal.
He's got my gun! He's got my gun! You're gonna have to excuse me. You see, I'm kind of...
On August 24th, 2019, officers responded to reports of a disturbance involving Michael Breinholt, a young man with mental health issues, at his girlfriend's residence. He was arrested at the scene after the officer confirmed his intoxication through a field sobriety test and a breathalyzer test. However, upon transporting him to the police station, something no one would have ever anticipated occurred.
You mean Chad?
Chase.
Who's Chase?
That's me.
Are you Chase or are you Michael?
I'm Chase.
I understand it's more charges if you lie to me.
Yes.
So look up Chase.
If you're right, you don't go to jail. If you're wrong, I take you to jail.
Okay. You didn't take me to jail anyways.
Well, actually, I got discretion. If I want to release you to the custody of somebody that wants to come pick you up, I can right now.
Right here.
Hi, Carl. Sorry.
The officer contacted his girlfriend to verify his name, and it turned out he was lying.
Just as I suspected, you are Michael, and your brother's name is Chase. That's a Class A misdemeanor for giving somebody else's information to a police officer.
That sucks.
What's the, never mind, I got it. Where you going, bud? You can take a nap if you want. You alright? So a lot of drunk people have peed on that floor? Yeah. I'm not sure you want to lay there. Do you need medical attention?
Yeah.
What for?
Heart hurts.
Your heart hurts?
Yeah.
The fire department was immediately summoned, and upon evaluation, they found no significant issues with him, indicating that he had been faking his condition.
I'm done playing these games. Stay in the chair. Okay, I heard that your heart hurts. You got checked out. Everything is fine. Okay, you're just trying to get out of your DUI. So you need to sit there like a man and take it.
I'm not trying to get a DUI.
Honestly, as much as I feel bad for his mental problems, he's acting like a friggin' moron, so I can somewhat understand the police officer's frustration here.
Please, Bernard.
The situation got worse when Michael began to make threats, claiming he had a gun concealed in his shoe, a statement which was the prelude to a very unfortunate outcome.
Oh, God.
Sit down.
Sit down.
There's a gun in my shoe.
Okay, sit down.
There's a gun in my shoe.
Okay, sit down. Alright. You don't want to fight with me. You definitely don't want to fight with this guy. He's got my gun! He's got my gun!
Oh, God.
At that moment, another officer entered the room from outside and fatally shot Michael. However, the most disturbing aspect was that the officer appeared to derive enjoyment from this act.
You good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, we were just here on this guy. We were just here on him.
Yeah,
he's done though.
I don't know. All the officers who were involved are out already, so this is his third.
What are we doing now?
Suspect security. He's telling you he saw and he was telling you to calm down?
Yeah, he's like, take deep breaths. And I was like,
You're like, oh. You're like, dude.
down here.
You're like, we just had fish and chips, man. No, it was Rubio, though.
I know.
I'm not just lower it. I would be like, this only counts as one accident.
Yeah. Did you see him coming?
It was Longman.
No, I'm saying what was wrong with him though, because he was hunched over there on the steps.
He probably just shocked.
I was like, no, I ran out of shape. He's like, no, it's okay. All the officers are fine. Yeah, I'm like, I know. I just eat fish and chips.
Good, you're good, you're good. You good? Yeah. It's crazy too how quick they start to lose their color. So in like an hour he'll look. Yeah. We can play Battleship too. That's right, I'm super good. Yeah, I'm good.
Michael's family pursued legal action, resulting in a $300,000 compensation settlement for the incident. However, none of the officers faced any disciplinary consequences.
They should have at least been fired, dude. That's just so despicable.
If you want to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and watch this one.
Well, that's the end of that video, so yeah. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button. Click the notification bell to get notified about more videos coming out. I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great night and bye.